Hi, I'm Emmalee Styles, and I am an inner voice facilitator and life purpose coach. I empower people to connect within, connect with their inner voice, their intuition, their higher self, and deepen their sense of self to create a life that is more meaningful, more purposeful, and more fulfilled than they ever believed possible. I joined the Holistic Business Mistressmind because my previous entrepreneurial journey and my previous work endeavors had all been hustle and grind. They had all been work hard, work long hours, and put your well-being in the background to achieve success. I didn't want that for this business. As my business expands and grows, I wanted to make sure that it embodied my values. And I found that Leticia's holistic business concepts really reflected that. And by joining Leticia's Mistress Mind, that has been possible. My business is expanding without the cost of my well-being. And even better, it's flourishing because I am healthy and I am joyful and I am deepening my connection with my sense of self and bringing that into my business. In 5 months, my mind is blown at how much I have changed and at how much my business has changed by being a part of the Holistic Business Mistress Mind. This video even is evidence of how much I have changed, because at the beginning of 2021, there is no way that I would be recording a video. No way at all. I feared putting myself on camera to even take photos. I would take lots and lots and lots before deciding on going with one that I still didn't really like. Now it is so easeful for me to convey my message. When I feel inspired, when I have inspiration come through, it's not a struggle to put myself in front of a camera to convey that message. That has been so imperative and will continue to be imperative with connecting with my community, connecting with my audience, connecting with my clients, to not be limiting myself and limiting my exposure and my ability to connect. That in itself is and will allow my business to expand in leaps and bounds, to be able to have a personal connection with people. That is something that I never would have understood the depth of before being a part of Leticia's Mistress Mind, because it's something that I had never even considered as being possible for myself, because I held so much fear around it. But being in the energy of people expanding their businesses with the same values, with the same experiences, with similar journeys, the confidence that I felt being surrounded by those people and seeing what they were achieving gave my mind permission to also see that as being possible for myself. So this container is something that I have never ever experienced before. The energy that was in this, the connection, the sense of community, the sense of support, that is something that I never would have comprehended the depth of going into it. my main motivating factor for joining the business mistress mind wasn't about the community. Even though I wanted that community, I didn't realize how beneficial that was going to be and how important that was going to be in my journey. I was predominantly joining because of Leticia and what she embodied and her authenticity, and seeing the way that she was showing up in her business and the way that she was embodying what she was teaching. That was my initial draw. But then when I came to understand the power of the community, the power of being in the presence of incredible coaches, incredible business people who had similar values and similar goals, to be in that space is motivating and powerful in itself. In the past, I've been in containers, in boardrooms, in masterminds that have been very masculine energy. And so I was reflecting today on my first Mistress Mind call and how nervous I was, because I thought that that's what I was showing up to. I thought that I had the potential to be judged. I had people that were going to want to compete against me. And I was fearful of showing up fully because of that past history that I'd had in masculine energy containers. And that is completely different to what the Holistic Business Mistress Mind is. This is such a supportive environment, and I had no idea how incredibly influential that would be on my journey. And that has got to be the thing that I actually love most about it. Not so much about what this has brought out in me and what this has done for my business, but creating that community, creating relationships with people that will be ongoing, relationships that we can continue to expand and continue to support each other beyond the length of the container. Also, being in that co-creation space with Leticia and the energy that she holds, again, that's something that can't really, all this energy can't be described by me on camera right now. That's something that when you experience it, you just feel the power of it. Being in the presence of people who are embodying what they value and showing up from that perspective, showing up with such a strong sense of self and authenticity. Again, I've got to say, that's just something that I have never experienced before. And I am absolutely going to put myself back in that space again, because it is that powerful. So if you at the moment are watching this testimonial and wondering whether or not you should join Leticia's Mistress Mind, of course, I would tell you to ask your intuition whether this is a fit for you. But my guess is if you are already here watching this, that you have that pull. You have probably already got the yes, but you're looking for evidence for the mind to make it okay. You're looking for evidence to give you permission to go ahead. And so I'm just going to take this moment right now to give you permission. This is something that if you are feeling called to it, if you are here watching this, you are already wanting to do this. You are already about to make this decision. You've just got to let yourself trust that calling. This is something that I could not have 6 months ago, thought would be so profoundly changing for myself and my business. So if you are looking for someone to give you permission, I am here giving you permission. Join Leticia's Mistress Mind and experience this energy, these changes, this power for yourself.